When you mention Casa Grande, Union High School, of course, comes to mind. But in recent years, Vista Grande has really started to pick up some steam. Leading the Spartans is head coach John Roberts, Union grad himself with some deep family ties. He has worked for some of the best leaders our state has ever seen. Now it's his turn.
This is my father, Tad Roberts. His real name is Leonard Roberts, but he gets how he get upset.
Look around.
That was there.
Vista Grande head coach John Roberts often does.
This was just cotton fields when I grew up. The Walmart was getting built. You know, I grew up on old Walmart, which is now the Planet Fitness. I'm like that.
Growing up in the heart of Casa Grande, graduating from Union High School in the late 90s, love for his community never changes.
We have a family when it comes to this school.
Man, Friday nights, that's when it's bumping, man. That's when we get turned, you know. That's when the football games, you know, stadiums are filled, we got the game going.
When Coach Roberts took over the program in 2021, the numbers weren't good. The Spartans were coming off a stretch of 5 wins in 5 years.
When we first got here, they never won a homecoming game. A lot of them didn't win They didn't win their first game of the season.
Since then, they won 19 games, including back-to-back 7-win seasons and one spot away from making the 4A playoffs last year.
When I first got in, we were winning. You know, you go to the barbershop or you go to a local restaurant and they're sitting and they're just proud of you, right? And then you win 7 games and they're like, wow, you're doing good. And then our third year, we won 7 games again. And now they're talking about, so when are we gonna have that crosstown rivalry?
Because when I came in, like with Roberts, he preached to me like we're on the up. It's been cool to see. It's just, there's been that trend, that vibe the whole time I've been here, just it's on the up.
This year is special for many reasons. Coach Roberts started with this senior class as freshmen.
The bond is great, you know, it's 35 seniors, you know, we've all been together since freshman year too.
Making a run for Casa Grande, because we could do it, we can make it state.
Really, really excited about playing. They feel like they have a lot to prove.
This is also his toughest season. The Spartans losing 2 people instrumental to helping grow this program.
As of right now, you know, I get to talking about Robert and I get a little choked up. Can't look at our logo without seeing the touch that Louis brought.
In May, assistant head coach Robert Palacios passed away. Then 4 months later, they lost athletic director Louis Ramirez.
They asked me, like, Coach, why is this happening to us? And so, you know, we've had to teach. Sometimes, you know what I mean, you're gonna feel happy, and, you know, and sometimes you're gonna feel sad, and don't worry about the timing of it.
But through tragedy comes togetherness and a bigger purpose to take the field on Friday nights.
They supported the football program, you know, so we kind of just came at it even harder. You know, that just gave us more dedication.
But we know that they would be with us. We know that they would tell us to keep fighting when it gets tough. There's a saying that sometimes our kids need the game of football, and in this instance, a lot of my boys, they need the game of football.
Attacking what we love, like being on the field, because that's where they want us to be, so we're on the field attacking it for them.
That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about, Greg!
Oh, practice was so much fun.